It's the end of week 5, and last week I had our national conference for health coaches, and I had talked the week before about the struggles, the food triggers that I have that come from that, and some things that I needed to overcome. So I am happy to report that last week's weigh-in, I lost 1.5 pounds, but it's not 2, so there's 1. So I've lost 11 pounds, 11.5 pounds in 5 weeks, and that is awesome. That is great. I'm very happy with that. Um, Going back to last week and those food triggers that I talked about, what I had done before at this event, I got very stressed out and I tended to eat more, and it just wasn't a very good place for me to be in. So I made some thoughtfulness decisions. That doesn't sound very good, but anyway, I made some decisions before I went, and that is that I was just going to be me. It didn't matter what anybody else thought. If I felt like I wanted something and I chose to eat something that might not be as healthy for me as it should be, that was okay. It was my choice, and I was doing it because I wanted to, not because I was reacting to something. So as the week went on, I can proudly say that I overcame one big thing that I've done for years, stressed out at these events, and that is my husband and I, we have a name for it. We call it Scooby Snacks. And there were no Scooby Snacks that I bought and took up to my room. So woohoo for me. My choice was that I wanted to continue on my journey and get healthy and not have that right there in case I got, for whatever reason, just having it right there to eat something that wasn't as healthy for me as I wanted. So anyway, I asked last week that you guys concentrate on something that might have been a food trigger, and I hope that you found something and were able to work on that, and would love to have you comment here and tell me how your week went and what was successful for you, or even what was hard. I can say one thing that was really fun is that it was the first time for this particular convention, because it's like a week long being gone, that I actually noticed the pair of pants that I wore on the first day were looser when I put them on again on the last day. So that was very nice. And coming forward this week, I wanted to just quickly tell you a thought that Dr. Anderson, who wrote this new book, Discover Your Optimal Health, that I would love everybody to get. You can go get it on Barnes and Noble. You can get it for the Nook, I believe. I'm not sure if I think it might even be available in an audio version. It takes about 4 hours to read. Really, everybody would everybody should read this book. We have a problem in America with people being overweight and unhealthy, and this has a lot of information for us that would be helpful. But one thing that he, in one of the classes I went to from Dr. Anderson, one thing he said that really stuck with me that I never had thought before is, because we're health coaches, so when I'm talking to someone, a potential client who wants to get healthy, or talking to you out here, you're thinking about getting healthy. One thing I want to ask you that I've never asked before is, okay, doing our program is great. We're going to get the weight off. What do you want to do when you get the weight off? Okay, here it is. How long do you want to keep the weight off? I never thought of that before. Of course, no one wants to ever gain the weight back, but over 80% of us do. So the question is, how long do you want to keep your weight off when you lose it? And if you want to keep it on longer than any time that you've kept it off before, we need to make changes up here, because this is what controls us to make our decisions that make us start doing the things, go into the old habits that we had. This will be a real help for that. So again, I suggest that you get that. But think about that this week. How long do I really want to keep the weight off that I'm losing this time? Make it a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.